Rico, along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Attacking 18.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Another run here with Hall. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Back to throw. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing.
On the jump.
Williams in motion. On first down, they go back to Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, New England.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Douglas in motion.
Ready?
As Shador on first down. Got his man at the 6. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Cowboys, go!
Now this looks like a design run. They're trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, New York. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The Broncos good on the extra point. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Shador. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 14-7 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it second down and less than a yard.
Ready.
On play action, Shador. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Third down and 9. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
Their own 22-yard line.
Williams in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Once more, it's Henderson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a year, catch number 95 on the season.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They go play action with Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
60 Eagles. 68. Hiking 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man to Mario Douglas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 10.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
70 Lions. Ready. 60 Eagles. Go.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javarius Ward.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. That one taken in by Douglas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Go! Bronco 80. Viking 18. Ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Third down, 3 to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They're going on 4th down. Sanders. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. New England going to take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Go.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Mustang 19. 60. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you've got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Stephanie! Viking 18!
Williams in motion.
Check.
Now, Sanders. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They go play action now with Sanders. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, the run with Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. 20-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Let's go. Go.
It's first down, and it's Paul.
He's hauled the ball carrier. He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal. the bootleg. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70.
On first down, it's Sanders. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. This one's going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. There's that man again. Another catch. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the ready. Get up. Press all 80. 70, half 70.
Now Shador on first down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw again is Sanders. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now on second and long.
Come on, come on. 19, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Lion.
Now Shador. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6?
70 Lions.
Douglas in motion. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready up. Ready. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is 2nd and 6. On the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now, faking the give. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
That's another first down. First and 10.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And the Patriots are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for